Let it roll. Let it roll. For the buzz. Right. I know you're leaning left, leaning right. Time for the buzz on KURV. From Harlingen, Mayor Chris Boswell. Mayor, thanks for joining us again, sir. Now, before there was SpaceX, there was United Launch Alliance in Harlingen. We've been building rockets down here for some time. So what's the future of United Launch Alliance in the Valley, sir?
Well, they're here to stay, and we are working on a new 5-year lease agreement with them. So they'll continue to do what they've been doing here, which is making parts of the Atlas V rocket.
Okay.
And what's exciting about that, especially, is not only that they continue to launch satellites, 90 of them since they started about 8 years ago doing that kind of work. What's exciting about that is that with this new contract from NASA to Boeing and SpaceX to send men and women to space from United States launch facilities, part of those that rocket, the Boeing space capsule will sit atop, is going to be made here in Harlingen.
Wow. That is amazing. What else are they going to be making there? Part of the body, the cup holders for the astronauts? Do you know?
Well, it's rocket science, so I can't explain it all.
What I'm trying to get to, are they going to expand operations to build more stuff there at ULA?
Well, we hope so. We think that there's a good chance that
That's exciting.
that they may be bringing some new processes here to Harlingen, and we'll wait and see how that develops. But we know that they're going to continue their core function here in Harlingen, and we are excited. We're excited to have them in our community. I mean, we've been proud of them, but I think all this the idea that SpaceX is here has really shown a spotlight on United Launch Alliance, because they do the same thing. They're not launching here, but they're making the rockets that do the same thing that SpaceX will do. But more importantly, what's exciting about that for the region is that now we have really a cluster. And we know when, more than one company get together, other companies might follow. And that is awesome. A great thing.
That's a great prospect. Mayor Chris Boswell from Harlingen, our guest right now on 710 KURV.
Mayor Tim Sullivan here. So United Launch Alliance and SpaceX, are they rival firms, or can ULA work with SpaceX to help SpaceX with its rocket program, or is ULA working with separate entities?
Yeah, no, they're rival firms. They're direct competitors. They're going to be competing for the same business, but I also look at the fact that years ago, Lockheed Martin and Boeing were rival firms, and now they're a joint venture, and they work together to do that. But today, SpaceX and ULA are definitely competing for the same business.
Real space race that's taking place right here in South Texas. Ain't that cool?
Interesting.
Yeah.
In your State of the City address last week, what stands out in your mind that you wish to mention here in just a few seconds on the radio?
Well, there were a lot of good things. I mean, one was the unemployment rate, 5.1%, the lowest in Cameron County, lower than the national average. 10%, almost a 10% increase in our retail sales tax over the last 4 years. That's one of the highest in the Valley. We had the highest year-over-year increase in home sales in not the Valley, in the state of Texas and Harlingen, a 24% increase in the number of homes sold in Harlingen last year. And again, for the third year in a row, a 20% drop in our crime rate. So lots of great things, lots of great numbers here to report in our community.
Mayor, what's the next? You got Bass Pro, of course. What's the next new big development for Harlingen?
Well, we just continue to see things start to migrate around that. We opened the Marriott Residence Inn this past year. Of course, Sam's Wholesale Club opened this last year, and then a whole bunch of other little retail. I say little, I mean they were big, nice retail developments. I think they're going to be a nice a retail development that's going to develop around the old Sun Valley Motor Hotel site.
Oh, okay.
Mayor Chris Boswell from Harlingen joining us on 710 KURV.